So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Henry. And the modest start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. First down, here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's going to work it to the 20. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. It might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brandon Condrington to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He's taken down after reaching the 30. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Allen on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
To the air again, Allen. And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Complete to Henry on the check down. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Cotterington now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10.
First down throw for Allen. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
The throw again, it's Allen. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Allen gonna throw again. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making a one-score game before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2.
The Bills are heading up for it.
Again, Allen to the air. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Jackson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again is Lamar. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Ravens first down.
Jackson's going to throw again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
Jackson yet again. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Jackson now on third. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And again, it's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Lamar throwing again. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Cotterington now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Cotterington now to return it. Jukes one defender, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working quickly here.
And the Bills first down.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
17-yard line.
First down from the red zone. He's got it at the 5. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Bills are lining up for a two.
Allen looking to throw this. He'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down. A nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Short pass brought in. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down, here's Lamar. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He takes it himself. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
4 yards. And the Raven first down.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. This throw is caught. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 6-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Number 4, James Cook. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So we're through 3 here. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 29. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10.
1st down throw for Allen. Another one caught by Coleman. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
28 more yards. That's another Bills. 1st down.
To the air again. Allen. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Again, Allen to the air. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
28. Bills 20.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Give right side to Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in a ditch and slinging it all over the field.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Ravens up by 8. 2nd and 3 now. There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the 1st. Ball down to the 26. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Hey, middle.
The throw is caught. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
Bills 20. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
14 yards. That's good.
On 1st down, Allen fits it through the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Allen now on 1st down. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win.